Alright, jumping back into the tournament for Tech Find, we are taking on the Ronso Fangs. Guado Glory is taking on the Besaid. So, I mean, in terms of like the seed we were in, we started by facing off against the Luca Goers. That was actually pretty sick. That was really cool, really useful, and got us like 56 experience for Keeper or something like that. Now facing off against Besaid Ronso and the rest of the Ronso. We just see what we can do. So there is no anti-wither on Besaid, which is nice. We're actually kind of, I mean, maybe I'm boldly proclaiming this, but I feel like we're at the point where with Keepa, we would prefer not to wither the goalie. We would prefer to just score. He's got 63 shoot when he tacks on the wither shot 3. So he should be good. He should be good to do it. You know what I mean? Like, he should have all the eggs in the basket, something like that, some analogy. He should have the ability, but we just need to, you know, see it happen. We are going to have Waka steal the ball here. We're going to push right side here. Really what we're looking for is we're just looking for a free and open Keepa. That's really all we care about right now. So we're going to take the tackle. That one is a little bit risky. For some reason, more often than not, whenever we like play the whole like, oh, we're going to try to bait the Ronso Fangs away, like a lot of the Ronso have like Brawler or something on because they encounter from like large distances. Like they just show up, and I don't know what they're doing, but they've definitely been causing us grief. But yeah, Keepa unable to score there. I mean, we couldn't really do anything like better. He was at the goal. It didn't reduce by anything. And, you know, it just didn't make it in. Like, Besaid Aurochs is a really good goalie. He's like top 5, I think. What is the listing? It's Nimruk number 1, Wedge number 2, Nizrut number 3, Zamzi number 4, I think. Like, in terms of, like, catch stat. Goalie is uniquely the only role where you can, like, certifiably, like, say if someone is better. Because it's only one stat that matters. So like it's a blanket, you know, whatever number is the highest, right? Like that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, you're gonna have Waka here, tackle through, Wither shot 3 coming through from our guy. I mean, this should certainly score here. I mean, I would say it wouldn't score if it was Keepa in the goal, but it is not Keepa in the goal. Yeah, that's gonna be an immediate goal, and this is where we kind of sweat. And I touched on this last game. If we get into a situation where we're not winning games, like when we're losing, that's where we have to use Waka more. And the negative to using Waka more is Keepa's actual, like, oh, I messed up, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. But the negative to using Waka more is Keepa just doesn't get any experience. Like, it actively cuts, like, all experience that Keepa would receive. Because he's not playing the game anymore, right? Like, he's actively not a player for us. Still max catch. That Wither ran out. I'm gonna pass to Keepa. I don't think all hope is lost yet, but if we miss here, we probably need to strongly look into just using Waka, which kills me inside because it feels like such a waste, right? Like it feels like such a waste when we need to level up Keepa, but you know. So you got to Urga Ronso with the ball. 3 minutes in, it's tied 1-1. That's not a terrible scoreline. I mean, it's not one we prefer. Prefer a little bit more zeros on the scoreboard. And, you know, those zeros not being under our team logo. But yeah, we're going to have Waka tackle through here. I mean, I guess arguably what I could do is I could just have Waka go for the Aurochs Spirit and score. Like, he would score. Like, if I do that. I could do that if I wanted to. It wouldn't be the worst thing. But in my opinion, how I feel about all this is I have like a minute and a half. I have a minute and a half to do whatever I need to do. So I don't think we need to really worry about it. Wither tackle 2 comes through. What? What was that? How? What? Waka loses the ball on the tackle. This is desperately bad. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks best case scenario, we tie this 1-1. Like, that is tragically awful. And then Bada steals the ball, which isn't any better. Alright, we're going to push up here. We're going to push up, we're going to push up, we're going to push up. Nuvi Ronso is a god, apparently. Didn't realize that was checked in the box for Nuvi. And Nuvi able to block it again. And again, this is a highlight of why I strongly dislike Bada. I mean, unless a miracle happens, I think we're going into the second half 1-1. I mean, worst case 1-2. I guess they could score, but probably not, because Nuvi Ronso's not doing any smart decisions. Yep. Confirmed, no smart decisions in the Ronso Fangs side. So yeah, it's going to be 1-1 going into the second half here. That's a huge shame. That's unfortunate. Yeah, a little bit of experience for them. 19 for Keepa. And that really highlights what I was speaking about previously. The more we just have to use other players, the less experience Keepa gets. It's kind of a no-brainer thing. It's obvious that happens. But it's always worth highlighting, especially when we're on the cusp of another level up. We're 4 experience away. Like, come on. So close. But yeah, we're going to have the blitz off occur. Letty will have the ball. So we're going to kind of push here. We're going to play weirdly. We're going to... Oh, weirdly might be bad. Oh yeah, we're actually awful at the game. Worst blitzball player ever over here, apparently. I was trying to think. I shouldn't have tried to cut through that narrow, like between the players there. That little narrow alleyway, if you will. It just didn't work out at all. That does kind of bring me to another idea that was brought up by Resisted Kill, because they were asking me, like, why I have Dotto in the goal and not Bada. Kind of branching. My whole reasoning was I value defense over offense, because having 3 forwards doesn't mean anything, because Dotto can't score. Like, he shouldn't score. He would steal experience away from, you know, Keepa. It would be pointless. Thank you, Dotto. The one thing I could see happening, which might make sense, is we could swap out Waka with Dotto, because Waka actually doesn't have a ton of value right now, and Dotto's so fast. I was thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of tough to. This is a bad reason. I think it makes sense, and I think it'll make the games easier. But do we want that? We already are playing hard mode because we have Keepa in the field. Like, do we really want to just make the games as easy as possible? I don't really know. It's 26-26. Man, Dotto he's putting in the work, man. He's putting in the work. Alright, well, we are in a situation again where we have the ball, and we are not going to mess up in the same way. See, that was a much smoother kind of flee. Alright, and then we're just going to go here. We kind of cut in a little bit because we want to encounter them all in kind of a big clump. The advantage there, of course, is there's no stragglers behind, because the stragglers behind immediately become the people pursuing Keepa. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want to have to deal with all of that. We already have kind of an awkward situation where they might intercept Keepa here, because we're kind of meeting them where they're going. But it looks like we are fortunate. Yeah, we're going to go for the Wither Shot 3. And there it is, 2-1. I mean, talk about like pulling teeth, man. This was a trek. Miles swam, it felt like. So you got Urga with the ball. Gonna have Letty tackle through, gonna have Keepa tackle through. All the good stuff. The benefit here, of course, is even if they score, at least it's only a tied game, and we have the ability to win. Like, that's the small, like, silver lining I'll take. Okay, they're definitely scoring here. I mean, they're in a good distance to make this. It would require a miracle from Dotto. No, it's going to be 2-2. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different, and by that I mean we're going to just yeet it at Zamzi here. I have almost no belief that this will make it, but we'll see. No way. We need to shoot by the 53 to score, and we need to be like where Urga and Nuvi are, or I guess Nuvi and Gazna, like to do that. Yeah, it's going to be a tied game going into the second half. Man, the Ronso Fangs again providing us with a little bit of struggle, but we get 3 more shoots, so more HP, endurance, attack, block, and shoot. That's not terrible. Question though is, do we just go for the like immediate assassination of this team? Do we just go for the Waka like Aurochs spirit attempt on goal? I feel like yes, just so we can win. I'm not above it. I have no shame. You know what? I do have a little bit of shame. We're actually gonna go for Keepa, as even though it is much more difficult to do, we'd rather just use Keepa for this like method. And actually, if you're ever doing this yourself, I'm not gonna do this in this video because it's kind of annoying to have to do. But what you can actually do is you can just wait until like the 4-minute mark and like lead the other team around for a while. And the benefit of that, of course, is you just get in a situation where they can never return a missed shot. Like, a missed shot just means that they have to subsequently like just go into another half with you. Yeah, negatives here is if I miss and Zamzi blocks it and passes all the way to like Besaid Ronso, it's just GG's, right? Like I can't do anything at that point. It's just kind of a clock abuse, if you will. But yeah, we should be able to make this. And there it is, 3-2. Fangs are going down. Ah, that 6 experience for Keepa. Nice. Alright, well, oh, Glory's 2-1 the Sykes. And then we 3-2 the Ronso Fangs. I'll take it. Perfect. Level 69. Nice. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.